Friday, September 8th, 2023 at 8:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Integration is the external healing process and the outer world alignment. North versus south equals the inner world. West versus east equals the outer world. And being centered is transcendent. A letter from my God self to B.A.L.A.N.C.E, which is my shadow self. Alchemy, which is the inner child self. Loves, which is the feminine energy. Assertiveness, which is the masculine energy. Now, which is the spirit. Changes, which is the higher self. Everything, which is the soul. B.A.L.A.N.C.E shadow, 30%. Alchemy, inner child, 30%. Loves, feminine energy, 20%. Assertiveness, masculine, 9%. Now, spirit, 5%. Changes, higher self, 5%. Everything, soul, 1%. 100% out of zero. 100% harmony and balance. Dear shadow self, aka peace and love, I am proud of us. You in particular are my rock star, to say the least. You are a ball of fun. You are so direct in your wants and demanding of attention. You are wild, out of the box, and hard to keep up with at times. I am so happy that we are finally on the same page, seeing eye to eye now. And at a complete understanding that there's just no me without you, and there's no you without me. Things are about to take another shift between us. Do not worry. I will still acknowledge you and let you express yourself in the times of need. And I will always let you out to play for sure. These things will not change. I promise, okay? The things that will change from this point on will be how often I let you play, how I let you play, and when it is that I let you play and express yourself. I believe that it has been incredibly important to see you in a new perspective by embracing all of you in all of your glory. This I have been doing, and yes, there are so many benefits. However, I can see now more than ever that I must set limits and boundaries with you. I've come a long way. I have done the shadow work required for me to release repressed emotions and come into unconditional love. That allowed me to fully accept you, your thoughts, your insecurities, your fears, and your indulgences. I've learned how to nurture you back into having more trust in me, my decisions, and directions in life. I want to repeat that. I've learned how to nurture you back into having more trust in me, my decisions, and direction in life. Integrating you has really brought a sense of free flow and balance into my life. What I have noticed, though, is because of the lack of boundaries and limits set on you, it feels as if you are trying to take over again. I've lived majority of my life living 95% shadow self overall of the other 6 energies I now recognize, LOL. So I know what it is to be overshadowed. LOL. Get it? Overshadowed? Okay. Corny, but true. As of lately, I have been about 85% shadow self, when you, my dear, should be at 30% peace and love. This is okay. The only way for me to see that there is a problem is through experience. Now that I know through previous trials and error, I now know just how to fix this, which is such a beautiful thing. See, I know you like the back of my hand, in and out. So this means I also know just how to tweak and attune to your position, attune to your position needed for me to be in perfect harmony and balance. I will be setting limits, boundaries, and bringing in new territory for you to stick your teeth in. This will be fun for you. This will keep you excited and fresh. As I evolve, so will you and your activities. But again, no worries, peace and love, because you are my foundation. You are my rock. I know what you like, what you don't like, what's good for you, and what's not good for you. No matter what, me keeping a strong foundation is critical for the castle that's in the building stages as we speak. The last thing I need you to know, shadow self, is that I love you so stinking much. I am not ashamed of who you are, who you were, or who you are capable of being. I need you to know, I need you to let me take us places that we've only dreamed of together. Let go. Surrender to me, my decisions, and my directions. But surrender to me, my decisions, and my directions. You are here to keep me safe, but so am I. Let go so we can go and explore our horizons and new territory. Dear inner child, aka La Source Energy, it's been a while since I've spoken to you. I am sorry for that. I guess through all of the childhood wounds we went through and over together in order to transmute it was emotionally draining and so very painful, to say the least. But through the emotions and feelings coming from my heart, I know that you are healed at a large degree. There's not really any more inner child healing to do. However, I know you want to express yourself and play now more than ever. You no longer want to be hiding. You are definitely no longer crying or feeling pain from the past. All has been transmuted into pure love and forgiveness. But you are lacking in wanting to create, have laughter, joy, and in your childlike expression. I am sorry that I have not been open to your energy, Love Source energy. This energy has always been a trigger for me. It's no longer pain. That's a fact. There is no more sadness, but I do get the sense of being afraid of having fun for too long. It almost feels like it's unreal, and there's something that tells me I better not get caught having too much fun. But this is of the past. It's just a memory at the end of the day, not the true essence of your energy. There are no blockages in my way from fully indulging and immersing myself into the childlike wonder. Now it's a matter of trust. And it really is shadow self. All it really is Is shadow self creeping in with fear in order to keep me safe from further pain and heartache? Inner child, you are my life force, my vitality, literally. You are the magician within our 7 energy unit, balance. Every energy is equally important. However, the majority of energy that I need to tap into in order to be in balance and in perfect harmony are from both you and peace and love. It is extremely important for me to be in both energies at 30% apiece. These are my percentages that equates to me operating at 100% perfect harmony and balance. Perfect harmony and balance. 100% alignment, internal and external alignment. Berkana, shadow self, 30%. Alchemy, inner child, 30%. Loves, feminine energy, 20%. Assertiveness, masculine energy, 9%. Now, spirit, at 5%. Changes, higher self, 5%. Everything, soul, embodying it at 1%. Low source energy. You make up a huge chunk of what's needed here. I won't put all of the blame onto peace and love's fearful nature as to why I have not fully embraced you. It does rely heavy on my personal values and beliefs. Although we have been able to work out a lot of the kinks revolving around pain and my shadow self-integration, there are old belief systems that needs revamping to go along with this upgrade. Once I reevaluate these outdated beliefs, this is when things will go a lot smoother with stepping back into my inner child. I promise you, low source energy, that there will be a full integration. I also promise you that you will never have to hide again. We will be goofy, playful, joyful, energetic, and doing all of the things that will satisfy you. There was so much that we weren't able to do so far in this lifetime. I have always taken life so serious and hid you away due to the childhood trauma and pain that was bottled up. Now that those things cease to exist, we out here. It's time to explore your creativity and sense of fulfillment. Now that you've been liberated and have your innocence back. You are creative and pure natured. You are directly connected to source energy as He is our Father. My heart, which is connected to you, has been purified. It's divine timing for us to play our little hearts out and create an unconditional love. The wait is over. Dear Divine Feminine, aka Ashanti Renee Hummins, you are the Empress. You run this shit. Who runs the world? Girls, LOL. Although you are an energy and not a gender, this song is playing in my head loud right now. Who run this mother? LOL. I love me some Beyonce. Beyonce, if you're listening, shouts out go to you, girl. Hats off to you. Oh my God, I'm all nervous. Beyonce, you that bitch, period. Okay. I love it. Moving forward. You are an energy that I have neglected majority of my life. But as for these last couple of years, I have been embodying you more than ever, Ashanti. You have taught me so much about myself. I was never much of a receiver, whether it be compliments, criticism, gifts, or love. I have always felt comfortable giving feeling as if I must work to the bone in order to be worthy of receiving. You are teaching me that in order to be fair to myself, there must always be an equal give and take. The same can go for the fairness for others, although now more than ever, I only attend to my wants and needs, not really keeping tallies for other people anymore. I literally used to feel guilty to receive. I can be honest with myself and say that it still reigns true, but I have made huge progress. My shadow self, stay busy, LOL. I got to keep remembering that each of my energies I recognize, and to all things to be exact, has shadow aspects. Anywho, I am realizing as I have been writing these letters, Ashanti, that it's important that I revisit my personal values and beliefs. It's a need for me to upgrade these things in order to be fully integrated and be able to act on this integration of balance. Upon self-inventory, I have discovered that you, Ashanti, are the energy that makes my life much easier and in flow with the universe. With the masculine energy, it was always hardworking, aching, exhaustion, and burnout. I am not meant to work corporate jobs where I am unable to create my own things, and where I have to put in lots of physical labor in order to be fulfilled. That's not my path, and that's why it's exhausting. But it has been the only path I knew up until I started embodying my feminine energy. It almost feels like a permanent vacation compared to being masculine dominant anyway. I have been able to get so much more meaningful things done. Life has color now, and I've gained back a huge sense of my self-worth. I know now that obtaining things actually isn't supposed to be hard for me. Things in life can be challenging. It does take diligence and consistency, but it's not supposed to be unfulfilling and working until I fall out or my body gives out. That's the only way I knew, though. Divine Feminine, you have taught me that I am worth receiving all that I ever want and desire, and that listening to my intuition is what fulfills and leads me to the success I want and need in my life. Success to me is fulfilling what my heart calls me to do, and to listen to my intuition for directions. Listen to my intuition, and to listen to my intuition brings, where is that coming from? Do and listen to my sorry, let me go ahead and say that again. Success to me is fulfilling what my heart calls me to do, and to listen to my intuition for directions. Success for me is living, a healthy lifestyle, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Success to me is having gratitude for who I am and what I have at all times, while living in the present moment through my days. Ashanti, you are teaching me to not feel guilty for this lifestyle choice. You are showing me how powerful it is to be sensual, sexy, seductive, and being confident within my skin. You are showing me that I can magnetize people, places, and things to me simply by embodying your full essence and being confident with what I want to receive, regardless of how ridiculous it may be to someone else. I do not have to be masculine dominant in order to make things happen, to get what I want, or to have my cake and eat it too. You are crucial to our unit. You are crucial to our 7 energy unit. My lifestyle change and change of my personal values and beliefs directly correlates to you and the need for you to embody you a lot more than my masculine energy. I will work with shadow self deeper so that I am embodying your energy at 20%. I love you, Ashanti Renee Hummins. I am ready to receive and to be the magnet for what brings me passion. Dear Divine Masculine, aka Berkana Alchemy Love, if it weren't for your resilience and determination, I would not be as far as I am now on this healing journey. I relied heavy on your energy for the past 2 years to organize, reprioritize, and to be disciplined towards this ascension process. Berkana Alchemy Love, you carry a lot of my confidence. I have mastered your energy early on in my life as someone who is naturally a giver and a hard worker. I am so used to an overactive masculine energy. It's time for you to rest up. You have done so much of the heavy lifting. Now it's your time to kick your feet up and be retired to a certain degree. You deserve rest, rejuvenation, and relaxation. Berkana Alchemy Love, I am impressed by you. The amount of courage, resilience, diligence, and assertiveness you possess is really unmatched. You are so very intelligent, smart, practical, and patient. Again, I have reached mastery of my masculine energy. We have created business proposals, sponsorships, daily routines, systems, and metrics for our unit, B.A.L.A.N.C.E, but also a large comprehensive system for worldwide child welfare reform. Okay? That's out of this world magical, analytical, logical, and a certain kind of genius, really. You are like this mad scientist, LOL. You are truly unmatched. You are capable of getting things done while being cost effective and time efficient. There's absolutely nothing you cannot do, Berkana Alchemy Love. This time around, I want to use you in a way that is most beneficial for our 7 energy unit. You literally make the most complex and diverse things seem so easy to understand, figure out, and have resolutions for. You make everything understandable, whether you are explaining complex and diverse topics to a 3rd grader or an adult. It is supreme. With this, it doesn't take much of you in order for balance to be effective. I will only rely on you for organization and taking action based off what Ashanti wants, Divine Feminine. It's no longer on you to make the money. That role is now given to my Divine Feminine, Ashanti, to make, It's no longer on you to make the money. The role is now given to my Divine Feminine, Ashanti, and to my Divine Inner Child, Luz Source energy. All you need to do is put in the action and organization. This is going to allow you to be damn near perfect. Not really being overactive or underactive, but just enough. We move in a different way now. We attract and then decide on our actions, which all now are effortless and light. Instead of how it was, which was you doing everything just to be able to have. I now know my worth, and this carries through all of balance. I now work smarter, not harder. I attract and no longer chase. I will use your energy to attune myself to the necessary vibration that matches what my heart desires. Berkana Alchemy Love, I am no longer being logical over my intuition. I am no longer being logical over intuition. My heart and intuition are now calling the shots. And then I use practicality and logicality to make it happen, not the other way around as before. This is good for you, Berkana Alchemy Love, because again, instead of being overactive, you will now be optimum. You just sit back and relax until you are called upon, and then I will look forward to you working your magic. Divine Masculine, I love you so much, and I will do right by you. Be ready so that you won't have to get ready, my love. Be ready to be more effective and efficient with lots of less effort. Dear Spirit, aka Sexy Beast, you have been one of my recent discoveries. You spoke to me through a major download and epiphany about a week ago. Sexy Beast, it's been over a year since I've been able to discover your significance. I also knew I had a spirit, and I hear things like, you're in a good spirit all the time. I just did not understand how you fit in, LOL, or should I say, where I fit in with you. Now I know, thanks to my Divine Masculine, Berkana Alchemy Love, filtering the messages through intellectually, which has been giving me the logic and science behind the why you exist in the first place and how I can best work with you. I am here to empower my spirit, to put the health of my spirit above and before material 3D possessions or third dimensional possessions. I now understand that it is you who helps me determine any imbalances within my overall energy. I named you Sexy Beast because you are just that. Sexy because you attract. Attract. Sexy because you attract, and beast because you truly are remarkable. I will ensure that I am keeping my main 4 energies, Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, Divine Inner Child Self, and Shadow Self, in line and harmonious so that you can be vibrating at a high vibration. I will always make time to tap into your energy to ensure that I am constantly attuning to making you as powerful as humanly possible. Sexy Beast. I want to say that again. as far as why I call you sexy beast. Sexy beast because you are just that. Sexy because you attract. And beast because you are truly remarkable. I think my spirit wanted me to repeat that part. Sexy beast, I draw my power from you. You are here to show me my inner world. I will always make time to tap into your energy to ensure that I am constantly attuning to make you as powerful as humanly possible. Sexy beast, I draw my power from you. You are here to show me what my inner world is reflecting. Whatever I see externally, including on how I feel, and my actions are all manifestations of my inner being. You are so very important to me because you are like my report card from school, but a report card that I get to see in real time. I do have some things I need to work on to empower you much more than I have. I am excited to continue priming you up so that all of my wants and desires manifest itself within my reality. I love and appreciate you so much, sexy beast. With you, I understand that actions speak louder than words. You are the energy that make up of who I've been, where I'm at, and where I am going. Without you, I would not know how good or bad I am doing. In other words, how high vibrational or how low vibrational I am. Thank you. I am excited to see my efforts projected outwardly from you. Dear higher self, aka Mystique, you are another energy that I have discovered fairly recently. It's been about 2 years. Mystique, you are such a mystery and have been my whole life. I am getting closer and closer to embodying all of you. I have been envisioning myself for over 10 years now. The woman I see is in shape, period. I can tell she works out. She's into plant life, pretty big, as I see her inside her home with herbs and plants, both inside and outside of her home. Her skin is glowing. She looks so freaking healthy and so freaking happy. She's given bohemian chic, soulful, and a spiritual look. I always see her eating vibrant color fruits and vegetables, wearing flowy clothes, and plenty of jewelry. That woman is me. I should add that she's more on the buff side, and I can tell she lifts weights. Now that I have been on my healing journey, I know who it is. She is me, aka you, Mystique. It's you. It's us. You have been showing me my higher self in a future timeline. You have been giving me all of what You have been showing me my higher self in a future timeline. You have been giving me all of my visions of me living a prosperous and free life, in visions of my wealthy living luxuriously and lavishly. When I meditate, I envision my days ahead. I can remote view as well. Mystique, you are directing me and have been directing me down paths of my highest timeline. You speak to me as well clairaudiently. I know when it's you speaking, and you are not the only voice I speak to. When you speak, it's subtle, and sometimes you communicate to me non-verbally, and I still know it's you. Cannot really explain it, but I know. I know what I know, and that's all I need to know. It took me a while to trust my knowings, but I am here now, and I'm a better person because of it. Self-trust is like the glue to everything being in unison. I want to say thank you, Mystique, for directing me and being the navigation towards me obtaining more and more of my soul's essence, which is the destination. Thanks to you, I have clear visions and premonitions. Please continue to steer me and show me what's just up ahead. What a beautiful sight it is every time I receive your messages. I need you and I love you too. Dear soul, aka Starlight, you are a piece of the all there is and the all there will be. I am getting emotional because I am me because of you, the human me that is. You chose everything, my ethnicity, my personality, my physical appearance, my life cycles, my family, the complete makeup of my life, down to the lessons that you've handpicked to learn in this lifetime for your soul's evolution. I can see a glimpse of how powerful you are based off of the life that has been chosen for me. You knew, Starlight, that I would embrace all that I have endured with unconditional love when it was all said and done. My road to ascension is not for the faint-hearted. To be honest, from the world I see today, I know that most humans would not be able to survive the life that you have given me. The lessons I got in this lifetime, and hard lessons for sure, arguably some of the hardest, being able to break all illusions despite it all, by using the elixir of life, which is love, mastering the shadow self, the ego, and the devil, as people call it here on earth. Then for me to turn around and teach this to others so that I may relieve sorrow from so many people and other beings in the whole wide world. My life purpose and soul mission is for a soul who is evolved and carries with it a high frequency, one that is very close back to its source, which is God. This incarnation, you came to show off, okay, and show out. I have lived many lives within this one incarnation, many transformations, deaths, and rebirths. Starlight, you volunteered to come to help planet Earth, Mother Gaia, to ascend to the 5th dimension, to assist with New Earth. I just received goosebumps as I wrote that. You have so many talents, gifts, and abilities that I cannot wait to attain in human form as I continue forward on my spiritual ascension here on earth. Because you are an evolved soul, this also means that you have sacred wisdom and knowledge that I have access to. I have been trusted with holding this sacred wisdom and knowledge because my soul is capable of handling it. Starlight, you too are very impressive and mysterious. I ask of you to promise me that I will be granted the ability to tap into all of the untapped talents, gifts, and abilities of my soul, which is you, Starlight. As I listen to my higher self and follow her footsteps, I want my upgrades, LOL. I want chakra upgrades and an expansion from exercising my 7 main chakras to exercising the 12 main chakras. I want a deep and profound connection to my spiritual team, guardian angels, ancestors, and other realms and dimensions of the highest forms of love, realms of extraordinarily high frequencies. As I know, Starlight, that is where you come from. Starlight, I want connections and upgrades as rewards for my efforts here in human form on Earth. I expect to embody at least 1%, 1 to 5% of you, Starlight, in this incarnation. Please continue to have Mystique direct me on my North Node. I will fulfill my soul's mission and life purpose. I am confident about that. And it's all because of you. In my Neo voice, and it's all because of you. And it's all because of you. Never get enough. She's the sweetest drug. Woo! XOXO, from my God self to balance. Oh, grr.